My original idea for the W60 was to address flatbed brewing. Many want to have a consistently even bed of coffee grinds, which can be difficult to achieve with a cone-shaped paper filter. At the same time, I'm a big fan of versatility, and I found this to be a good opportunity to make something that had more than one use. When writing my book, How to Get the Best from Your Coffee, it became very clear that there are numerous ways to manipulate the flavor of a pour-over extraction. The research for that book gave me insights in how to make a new dripper. But when discussing the project with the Hario team, we quickly realized that this was an excellent opportunity to make a dripper that had multiple different uses. The aspect of W60 that I was the most particular about was having a reusable flat-bottom brewing chamber. If we really wanted to have a new and innovative product, we had to have a functional flat-bottom brewing chamber. It's easy to see that a flat-bottom brewing chamber can create an even extraction, but to get it right took a lot of work. We had to select the right mesh, we had to make sure that the proper surface area was available, we had to make sure it had the right structure, and more than anything, it just had to make great tasting coffee. If the flat-bottom brewer didn't work, the W60 as an innovative product wouldn't have been right. There are some differences between W60 and V60. W60 is physically a little bit larger and designed to look like a traditional teacup. The ribs are slightly deeper and more spaced apart. This allows it to hold a V60 cone-shaped paper filter, and at the same time allowing the water to flow through ever so slightly differently than a V60. With this design, using a paper filter only, I find that we have a different texture, body, and flavor clarity than you get with a V60. With the new flat-bottom reusable brewing chamber, you have the option of brewing with or without a paper filter. Without using a paper filter, you get tons of body from the oils in the coffee and a tiny bit of sediment in the bottom of the cup. If you choose to use the paper filter with the flat-bottom brewing chamber, you end up with a very even extraction plus the cleanliness of the paper filter. For me, this has made some beautifully sweet and articulate cups of coffee. I found that when grinding for the W60 using the flat-bottom brewing chamber, a slightly finer grind is appropriate to get the best flavor of your coffee compared to what you would use for a V60 or the paper filter by itself. This slows down the water flow, allowing the coffee to steep just a little bit longer before it exits the brewing chamber, and this gets a great flavor. When dialing your grind for W60, you should expect your brew to finish in about 2 minutes 15 to 2 minutes 45 seconds when using the paper filter by itself. When using the flat-bottom brewing chamber, look for 3 minutes to 3.5 minutes. And when using the flat-bottom brewing chamber with the paper filter underneath, look for 4 minutes to 4.5 minutes to allow the liquid to flow through the secondary filter properly. W60 is designed to be used in 3 different ways, or more if you get creative. I'm excited to see how people use W60 in the future, and I hope that it makes beautiful coffee for everyone.